What is up, everyone? Welcome back.
I am Karcha. I have not seen I am Karcha yet. How we
Ooh.
doing? How we doing? Good morning.
Good morning.
It's 5:30.
It's 5:30 in the morning.
We're gonna have a beautiful sunrise here.
We will. I think the sunrise will really
Reinvigorate. A little bit.
reinvigorate. You're drinking a mean bean. I just downed a nice. Well, I was drinking it throughout our Overwatch times. A nice Red Bull.
I don't know if shattered's the right word. I'm just fatigued.
Yeah, it's more of like this is the moment where it's like you're starting to feel it. Starting to feel real good. I will say that I'm really excited to not have to solder again. Because so in the middle of the Alice build, I definitely burned the ever-living shit out of my thumb.
There's so much flux on this table.
Oh, yeah. It just scrapes off.
Oof. I'm breaking through. It's 11:30 a.m. Vogon, good morning. So yeah, TX75. We showed this off earlier.
This was the unexpected build.
Mega unexpected.
Oh, yeah. Dude, those things are sweet.
Sick. These are awesome. I feel like you would like these.
I like
because then you can put them under.
Yeah.
And not have to.
Okay, so we're gonna show. Okay, I'm gonna show chat. So the angle. So this is normal people. This is me while I play video games. That is my angle. So having those would be nice because I don't like using a full desk mat. I like my Zowie mouse pad. It's a premium experience, some would say.
TXV2. Type C, first Type C. They've got these little I forgot what they call. This little RG shine throughs. But yeah, the finish on this is fantastic. It's gonna be. Oh, can you update?
Oh yeah, let me update exclamation point build.
Gonna be building them with Holy Trash Pandas, whatever the Halo Clear stem is, or the Halo Clear Spring, somewhere in the 70s. Lubed 3204 earlier today. Snag plate from this first. Jeez. Insert.
Holy Ash and those. Exclamation point build has been updated. Yeah, I was about to say. This is a board for our boy Rick, aka Rick Clack, aka number 2 in bits,
AKA the coffee snob himself.
What? It might be in. He doesn't have a cable. No, but he doesn't have the original cable. Yeah.
Boom.
I was like, where's the original cable that has the bump-ons on all the screws?
What are we talking about?
I don't know. They're talking about a book.
Ask us anything. Well, AMA. Third point.
Do you like to eat
I like to eat
apples and bananas?
opals and bononos, actually.
Apples and bananas.
I grew up in a small. That is such a lie.
I mean, it was
It was
smallish
small back then.
back then. Have we seen Pan's Labyrinth? Yes.
I have not.
It's a great movie.
Which is your favorite Air Bud movie? The football.
Air Bud. All of them. Air Bud is the best. If you're here and you've been here for like longer than 10 hours without
Props.
leaving, props. If you've been here for 10 hours or more and you've left and come back, also props, but slightly less props.
I can go through my favorite movies though. Just to start talking.
Chewy's big on movies.
I do love some movies. So I've got three that come to mind. So number one, Circle, starring Kurt Russell, just a 2000.
If you're wrong, I'm gonna call you out.
Dude, 2004, 2006. I don't know. What this is
2004.
2004. Starring Kurt Russell. Dude, sad story. Michael Memento, the guy that is on the cover, like, offed himself. Real daymaker.
Yeah.
So, Kurt Russell does an excellent job. I mean, about hockey. Had to wait. Just a great movie overall. I've seen it. Like, that's one of those movies that my wife won't watch it with me because I will sit there and quote the entire movie. Second, these aren't really in any order. By the way, if you ever get a PCB that has something like this, it snaps off.
It's not some way to create a new isolation mount, aka moon. Although I'm not a big fan of those.
Looks like I'm breaking the PCB.
It also sounds like you're breaking the PCB. Some pads are off center. What are you talking about? Jaw. Good morning, Zonguma.
Good morning.
How was your slumber? Listen, gotta do what you gotta do, man.
What if I can crease it? Whoop.
If you're feeling real feisty, you could get a little file and just like kind of file it down, but
Think about that.
it's okay. It's a sandwich mount. It doesn't really matter. Hello, enemy's friend 22.
Enemy's friend. Oh. Empire Strikes Back. Favorite. My second is I Love You Man. I Love You Man is the total bro movie. Fantastic. It's got two of my favorite actors. And third, all people. Paul Edison. Avengers Endgame definitely is my third favorite, or definitely up there in top 3, because it's kind of that culmination of you really pay for it. Endgame it's kind of unfair because it's like, oh, it's good, but you also have to watch like payoff.
So I've never seen Endgame with actual audio.
You did watch.
I did watch almost all of Endgame with no audio on the plane home from NorCal. It's a lot of stabs.
I don't think I need too many.
I don't really know what my top movies are. We've had some good times watching movies together, though.
Yeah.
They used to be our jam.
Interstellar?
Interstellar. Dallas Buyers Club. We watched that one day.
Matthew McConaughey's.
We used to, when we both worked for the hotel that I work for, Chewy had like a day off, kind of. He had a recovery day.
I had the evening. I had the rest of the day. I worked till 6 in the morning. I had the rest of the day.
Yeah, he had a day off only because his shift covered over 2 days. But it would be like, I'd get off of work at like 2 o'clock, come home, we'd hang out, watch a movie, go get sushi, watch a movie. The best was the days when I actually had the full day off, and we'd chill, and then you'd wake up at like noon, and we'd go to Densetsu, which is a great sushi spot here in Dallas, and we'd get some sake bombs, and then go home and watch movies. Was the best.
Shiny.
I've stayed at that hotel. Well, I've stayed at the hotel that's the outside. There's many sake bomb stories.
Those weren't the crazy ones. Oh, excuse me. Right on.
Don't worry, team. We're gonna get there. Tell us some sake bomb stories.
Well, there's a little thing called my. Was it 22nd?
No, it was the 24th. 24th or 25th? 24th.
One of my birthdays was.
Yeah, so I'll tell a story while he's doing something. So both Chewy and one of our Discord mods and good friends, Willio70, their birthdays are about a month apart. A little over a month. 6 weeks.
One day.
Oh, one day. For whatever reason, I always think that his birthday's in late November or late February, but it's not. They're a month apart. So we decided, instead of celebrating both separately, that we would ball out as hard as possible and celebrate both on one night. And we rented a limousine and went to downtown Dallas to Benihana. And we're probably the most annoying people to ever go into that restaurant ever.
Waiter.
The waiter did not complain because we tipped very well. But the best part was that we were riding dirty, as some would say. We were consuming copious amounts of alcohol and adult beverages in the in the limousine on the way there. And Chewy over here had, if y'all know those Gatorade bottles that have like the sippy top, homeboy drank like 3/4 of the Gatorade and then poured filled it up with vodka. So it was 1/4. It was 3 parts vodka, 1 part Gatorade.
Drank at least half of that. Oh my god.
Yeah. And then we were probably the loudest people in there. There was like a family across from us when we first sat down because we were in like this private room. It was just 2 tables and it was all of us and this other family on the other side. And as soon as they left, we did not see another couple and we were there for an easily like 2.5, 3 hours.
Screaming and yelling.
I think I tipped like 200%.
I tipped at least.
We spilled like the little like sake things that they have, the little actual like proper sake bottles, and we spilled one of those.
And Willio passed out before the guy even showed up to do the show.
Yeah. Willio literally passed out on.
I'm Karcha. Welcome and thank you for the sub.
I appreciate it, my dude. Thank you. But yeah, it was a good time. Someone almost took their top off in the limo. And we said no, and it didn't happen, which is for the best. Enemy's Friend. Lucky Number 11 is a interesting choice to be your favorite movie. I feel like that's not a really like highly regarded movie. Like universally, you know? And to each their own. It's actually a pretty decent movie. But I know when it came out there weren't like people, I think that it got like rave reviews. We did play games, so we did we just finished playing Overwatch. And then before that we did some Jackbox party packs. We did a collection of those games with Nathan Kim and Wakeham's from Top Clack, as well as some other friends. Jinly Bean, her husband Grindbox, as well as Tyson and Chewy's wife Doodle Bob.
Trooper, she stuck it out for like.
Did she like just go to bed?
Pretty recently.
And Peter still says she's playing The Sims 3.
Because that has one.
Ah.
Game launchers.
Ah. It looks like the microphone is about to punch you in the face.
Taking my time because I'm not lubing for me, I'm lubing. A little delicate.
You're painting a picture. A picture of moistness.
Slick moistness.
So, at the end of this build, we are not going to be giving away the build, as it is Rick's, but we will be giving away a set of GMK Alter, which is a pretty dope set.
Should be fun. Early morning.
Early morning. Should be around 7:30 probably when we're done.
Beyond stoked to win.
So about 20 minutes ago, right when we first started this, or about 15 minutes ago actually, I got a little bit worried because I thought that when we had the issue where we almost basically lost connection to Twitch, I thought it reset the time
No.
and that we didn't have like a single VOD that was long, but luckily it did not. So we still have a 18-hour VOD, or that will be 24.
That'll be a fun time. 2, 1, and stream.
Yeah, then we have to tear this all down.
That part I'm not excited for. But tearing down is usually.
Yeah. Well, and realistically, it's not gonna be that bad. But I gotta go home, unload all this, and then go pick up my pup. And then I get to go home and relax. Which I'm wondering if I just like go full on hibernation mode and wait till like 6 p.m. and just like take some sleeping pills and then just like pass out until 6 a.m. on Monday.
Order I go in.
I'll definitely be careful. I'll be fine. I have driven significantly farther on less sleep.
Plus, it'll be like the middle of the day.
Yeah. The big thing is going to be eating. Like getting lunch. What'd you do?
Early one.
Unlucky, dude. But I appreciate the concern, Jeff, and I will be careful. My name is Jeff.
I'll probably take a power nap. Maybe hour and a half max. Get a sleep. Wake up, watch the Packers game. Probably start working on odd stuff.
You got the whole week off though. You got it made.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited. Relax. I need to pop my back. That's honestly the worst part about this. If I.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely amazed that we currently have over 40 viewers.
Thank you to those who are still here. Like, it's crazy. Dumb and Dumber is a classic.
Dumb and Dumber is a solid classic.
Big gulps, huh? All right.
Well, see you later.
See you later.
Enemy's friend, they are holy trash pandas. They are some trashy pandas. You know what sounds good? Is a trailer park trashy?
I don't really dig the trashy, but one of my favorite things is a trailer park with egg.
That's an intense breakfast. But I wouldn't expect anything less from you.
Happy for you. Thank you.
Keeping her in.
Big dip.
A big dip. Dipping. You still dipping on fofos? Wrapped in fofos? The rest of the song? Sleep is for the weak.
I love one of my favorite things. It always pops up on Reddit. That's, what's like a funny fact? It's, the only real reason scientists have deduced that we sleep. There's no like scientific reason or biological sleep.
So does that mean if you don't sleep very much, does that make you a more efficient human?
Yes.
So,
Granted, it depends on your efficiency level during time of being awake. If you were like, yeah, dude, I sit on my ass 20 hours a day, I'm the most efficient man in the world. You're not doing anything. Do 10 jumping jacks right now. I live on the second floor. I'm a big guy. So
we're both big guys. Both weigh over 200 pounds. And it would create an issue for the people underneath.
The lady that lives below me is very nice. She's a grandma with 2 very adorable children. And she also vapes, so...
Ooh.
Part of the Vape Nation.
Vape Nation, bruh. So just want to let you know that the University of Oregon lost today.
So I saw that.
Which really makes me happy. For who? Who? It actually helps Oklahoma if they just dominate. If state dominate.
They only won by the way. 1-1 Auburn.
Auburn won.
Or no,
by
they played
52.
this.
It was
Someone won like 19.
Iowa won 19-10. Oklahoma only won 28-24 against TCU.
TCU sucked.
TCU always has a good defense, especially for the Big 12.
Big 12 defense. We score more points than you. That's our defense.
Big 12 defense. Hold the opposite team on the field long enough so that way the big playmaker that just scored an 80-yard touchdown can catch his breath. Oh, man. But it's interesting. Oh, I am interested to see what happens. Because Oregon lost. Oklahoma won. Utah won. Oklahoma should move up at least 2 spots.
The amount of hours sleep. I am someone that needs at least 6.
I regularly survive on 5. But 5 is my average.
7 is my average. I usually go to bed at 10:30. I wake up at 6. Sometimes I'm like in bed, you're either looking at my phone or just laying there talking.
Interesting.
You do spiral fast.
Huh?
Say I'm not. See, spiral state.
Oh, for sure.
Start getting light soon.
Yeah, for sure. I work in
One
a
of the poles had like poke back of the stab.
Oh, really?
All right, well, whoops.
I work in hospitality as well.
I used to do the split schedule. It's not fun.
Chu used to do night audit. If anyone is familiar with hotel work. Yeah, you are. But you just realized you're gonna have. Which means you have to do what I was gonna have. It's basically you need a set of keys for the side.
Yep. Ooh.
Man, 3 years of night audit for Marriott. Who are we? It's tight. Oh my gosh. 20 years of 4 seasons. Wow.
Morning, guys.
You
Here's a little boost to help get you through till breakfast.
frothy. Morning, guys.
The donation.
Little $20
Oh, yeah.
dono. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate that.
Thank you. I'm gonna need that because I also just discovered how insanely fucking tight this plate is.
He says, morning, guys. Here's a little boost to help you get through till breakfast. $20. Make them holla. Holla.
Got some good breakfast coming.
Do we? What is it?
Blueberry pancakes,
Ooh.
fruit salad.
The blueberry pancake. The blueberry made it worth it, because I'm not going to lie. Pancakes alone are not as exciting. Blueberry makes it good. That sounds terrible.
What?
The,
Tightness of this?
yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll let you put.
So, you know what I don't understand?
What do you not understand?
So, you know how Nathan at his old place he used to have like 7 desk mats on top of each other? How did he ever push switches into things? That's like just so much pad. There's so much flex there. He must have some strong Korean hands. You know, that plate is so tight, you might not even have to worry about this.
First time I'm gonna mount muted or not muted.
Wow. Dixie would be so mad at you right now. GMK minimal. Minimal.
My stomach's.
Oof. French toast is good. It's not. Where are you?
Oh, I think actually no. This is in the wrong spot.
Is who has 4 on their desk?
I was like, fuck, what's wrong with the stab? I pushed the entire plate.
You've only popped set cherries today.
Yep.
Oh, you're talking about the Nathan Kim on his desk. Dude, the stacked, I don't get it, man.
I've got 2. It's actually nice.
I guess.
This is literally just out of
Mike keeps cutting off. Which one?
Is it mine? It's probably mine. I'm bad about talking into the mic.
Chewy.
I'm bad about talking into the mic. Apologies. Also, my voice is starting to go.
I mean, you did have bronchitis a week ago and are still currently recovering.
Gonna get some anchor switches down. I'm gonna hate my life for a while.
Is that
Late. We out here though.
this right here? This is the grind.
This is the grind. Build and then after.
So what do we? What are we doing? A feeling when you have to use the. Oh, nice. It's breakfast after this.
Yes.
You got time. Good.
Gee.
We also didn't eat 4 chips of liquid death.
You'll be alright. You can eat more.
I'm good. You can eat more if you'd like.
We get a solid donation.
A solid donation, and then you'll eat another. Who won the Alice? Lubed Helios? Lubed Helios. Don't forget to drink water. Jeff. Appreciate the reminder. Definitely does help. So what do we have? Breakfast. Now Poner won the he won the Prime Caps giveaway. Okay. We have the serious build stream after, which is going to be a hot swap build, because I told Chewy if I'm doing the last build, I'm not soldering in the hours of being awake from hour 22 to 24.
Put a few more anchors in.
Can't tell. Plate's tight. Very tight.
Thank you for the 300 bits.
Vogan.
Vogan PT.
Dude, enjoy your IRL stuff. We'll see you when you get back. If it's before noon Central Standard Time, we'll still be here. If it's after that, we're gonna be asleep. Wow, I can't even believe that Rick isn't staying up to watch his own build. All right, so what is everyone hoping to get this holiday season? Is there anything that y'all are looking forward to?
A Turbo Man action figure.
Dude, that'd be dope.
Says it's Turbo time.
Ion Zenith. Interesting. Ooh, looped Helios. Get himself an A7. Which one are you gonna get? A7R3? A7 III? A7R4? A7S? EPBT Karashiro? It's a cool set. It's unfortunate that it hasn't shipped yet. A7 III, that's a fantastic camera. Really good for video. Get yourself some nice lenses. Apparently Jeff is gonna get the Talk Boy from Home Alone.
Hell yeah, dude.
Throwing it back. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I think I'm gonna get just to buy me a key set for Christmas. Maybe not. Who knows? Well, it's all. The Zeiss, some of the Zeiss lenses are pretty good. They have the, I think it's called like the Batten line, which are even more expensive, but they are. I feel like Chewy's just putting switches into the plate, and whichever socket it goes in and it sits. So when he's soldering.
Yep. And it'll get easier and easier as it goes.
Hopefully. Definitely struggling right now. Caffeine connoisseur. And for Bingsu, it's impossible. But the other two things sound pretty cool. MacBook Pro 16. A lot of people are in for that. Sure, quite a few people excited to for the. I think it will. All right, I gotta stand up and self up.
Sorry, I'm not talking as much. This is like one of the tightest plates I've ever dealt with. Trick. Found a trick. If you can cram in the top part, you can poke the bottom and it'll make it slightly easier.
Can I make this ASMR eating? Based on the meter that I see, that was a fucking epic ass chip crack. Can I get a pog in chat if that was epic? And if it's not, can I get a Craigasm? And if you don't know what either of those are, welcome to Twitch. One Poggers and one Craig. Our viewership just shoots down to 12. How'd Eric do with the 24-hour stream? He started eating chips and fucking Mike. We looks like we dropped some frames there for a second. Not sure why.
Twitch was listening in.
Apparently I killed the Twitch stream with my chip. We have 6 hours left. Less than that. 5.5.
Got this.
Things get weird around hour 19. Like, are we gonna when it hits 19? Are we like taking our clothes off or something? Cause I don't know about you, but I'm not feeling like that.
I'm good.
I don't want to get banned. Archa. I like the fact that we are able to stream on Twitch. Granted, we did say some vulgar things earlier. We typed some vulgar things. We drew some vulgar things. There was a mention of a dick-shaped macro pad. Just a little side boob. What about some under boob?
You just say penis, like the male has a penis, like that ban-worthy, making a factual statement.
No, you can say it. Fucking. It's right click Andy, dude. Such a fucking right click Andy. I don't know why that's the meme. I don't know why it's Andy. Just like Soldier 76 is the legs. When you're playing Soldier 76, you say I'm on the legs. Because he can run. If it makes you feel any better, you're almost done with the F row.
Almost.
Tony Macaroni, man. That dude is hilarious. He's an Overwatch streamer that dresses up like a fucking pimp. He's pretty good at the game, too. I got it. Go.
Oh, okay.
De nada. You're a mod in Tony Macaroni's chat? Dang, son. Get you some, doofy. No big deal. Just a mod for Tony Macaroni. I'm out here banning people, spamming Monka S. Gotta keep people from saying Four Town, Four House. Same thing. Lube Helios, I have no idea. I can't even hear it. And I'd look at it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting over here. House is over yonder. Right now, that 2 feet is very far. Yeah, Chewy's thumbs is going to be feeling it. He's not going to be able to do sling after. I'm honestly surprised that the sun's not at 33. We are one follower away from 750. I definitely would love 750.
Right. I need a second. Favorite TV show? Oofs. Bits. Laboratory.
I'm gonna sit here, pretend that I didn't just almost fall asleep. Also, caffeine connoisseur, thank you for the 28 bits. Do appreciate it. Very much. How's everyone doing this morning? Did everyone have a good night's sleep? You haven't slept yet. You looking forward to sleep? If you're here because you can't sleep, sorry that you have to listen to my voice right now. I'm not dreaming of rainbows and unicorns.
Guess who no longer wants
You. I mean, it wouldn't be as bad with,
Zelios or something.
yeah, Zeals are literally. You know, the food is at the end of the tunnel, right? Like, you got food in an hour and a half. All right.
Oh, TV shows. I really like Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Tiger, NBA, good night, man.
I really like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I really like Letterkenny. I really like.
Oh, your camera. No, that's not a you, that's a me. There it is. He's back. Dude, Archer is where it's at. Little phrasing. Although, granted, if I was to watch anything, show or something, instantly fall asleep. Would not be able to make it through. That didn't come through. But that was very rewarding to the feel of my back. She's the killer.
Boys, I did like The Boys. The Boys was a very good show.
The Boys? I haven't
Yeah.
seen The Boys.
Like, superheroes, if all the superheroes were arrogant.
Ooh, give me that. All right. Binge that in one night. I haven't binged a show in forever. Dude, you should totally buy a turtleneck. Unfortunately, we will not be at the SoCal meetup on the 7th. We just went to California last month, and with this plus everything else we're planning on doing and the holidays, is just unfortunately not able to make it out, which is unfortunate. How's it going? Is it getting any easier?
Find out. I'm getting a lot of which is soldered though. In theory, it would help. Practice.
If you're here, you're not part of the Discord, what are you doing with your life? Because you're fucking up. Fuck up less. Join our Discord. I'm actually interested to see how many people we have. $355. Discord's getting up there. YouTube channel's getting up there. So if you're new here, right? This is the first time you've ever seen anything by us, by Mechs on Deck. We have a somewhat long history videos now. Got quite a few live streams, quite a few just videos that are up on YouTube. Check us out on YouTube. We have a show we do every Tuesday. Comes out at 11 a.m. It's typically about like between 30 to 40 minutes, sometimes up to an hour. Talk about different things, talk about the community, talk about different topics, what we like, what we don't like. And then we're here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, talking with a community member about keyboards. Occasionally we do builds. Those typically are on Tuesday night or sometimes over the weekend.
Should try one. Wait, is it half in?
Yeah.
Here, let me see. I've managed to learn as I go. Breaking.
The inside. So this, what up, Soren? What up? I'm legit cloudy. How you doing? This board, this plate is ridiculous. The wonderful world of yak pandas.
I've got yacht, so. Like just doing that, I could probably.
Sometimes when I try to reason, you don't seem to listen at all. Just feel, or if we are about to fall. The rain will come back. The rain will come back. The rain will come back.
Rank and switch, I've heard y'all mention. Yeah, it's the Zyko Zelio V2 bottom, Yak top, Halo stem. Zombumon's still here.
I'll find us another treasure to hold on to through the storm. And I know love is hard to manage, but with you I can see its form. The rain will come back. The rain will come back. The rain will come back.
This is definitely an interesting.
Not only are these also So what I'm trying to do is work my way in, because what's happening is this is bowed downwards slightly, and that's causing it almost about me like scratching his. Hey, the sun's.
That is a little bit of a monk.
The ocean is near. You dug a hole
I found a new job, chat. I'm gonna be the resident nub cutter.
Nub cutters. Give me a nub cutter. Nub cutters in the chat, boys. Modern problems require modern solutions.
I think it's safe to say hope he really likes the
It's gonna get easier and easier.
not even really like
Shaving it there.
$19, bud.
15 hours.
Horstar, welcome to the stream. IEMs that I'd recommend.
What?
Linear monitors. I don't know. Depends on what you're trying to do. Not really into like audio. You've been lurking some. Cool. Well, thanks for coming out of your lurk stage.
Nice. What new upcoming keep? I don't know.
More
I
variations.
guess
of gray.
E White. E White's been fun.
I think I know that he's not doing it as much anymore, but the color changing, color shifting haircut colors, those are pretty sweet. That is.
Two.
Talking about I.
Good, because I was like, I want Rick to go back in pain watching this. Mm. Mm. So, all right. Be right back.
Powder coating, but I don't think it's as good as Cerakote. Plus the Cerakote, the gun candy colors, the color shifting ones, they look great.
If there was anything I've learned from this build, improvise, adapt, overcome. Apologize to your.
The Barodynamic stuff is really good, especially for the money. Hey, it's bright outside. If you have a Guitar Center near you, you can actually go and listen to DT 770s and 880s if they have them in stock. You should ask them and they'll let you listen to them. As well as some different Sennheiser offerings. If you're in a big area, you might be able to actually like listen to some nicer Sennheiser headphones as well. Good morning, Drifting Bunnies. How's it going, my dude? Did you have a good night's sleep?
Works.
Probably.
It's not really a. Hey, this is more of a do as I say, not as I do.
That's not good, Drifting Bunnies. Hopefully you start to feel better. Man, Horse Star, you sound like you've had a interesting week, a rough week. Sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully things get better for you. If you're just tuning in, can't tell. This plate is unbelievably tight.
Alright, do some side. Some of them try to make it easier.
Drifting bunnies, I don't know if we do. I don't think we have any builds like 100% planned coming up.
What is this?
He asked if we had any builds planned for the first week of December.
Yeah, we got one.
What is that?
We'll have the Metal Chucks E7.
Oh, okay. Geo, we are still alive. We're here. 19 hours in. We definitely would love to build your board though, Drifting Bunnies.
People who are joining us. GMK Alter has not been given out.
It is not. Coming up soon. we are giving away a set or a spot in the GMK Alter group buy, which is run by switchmod.net. You can go to switchmod.net/mechsondeck. Check it out, or gmkalter.com. Check out the set. See if you like it. See if you want to enter. It's a free GMK set, so I don't know why you wouldn't want to enter. Who won the what? The Terra spot? Can't remember. That was a long time ago now. That was 6 hours ago. It's weird to think. Everything is paid for but the shipping. Now, Alter will run for the rest of the month, so you got a couple days. I think the only cat set that's running right now is Cat Eternal. There you go, Jeff's compromising you. Yeah, Cat Lucky Jade will be running soon. Cat Oasis is coming. Cat Atlantis is coming up. Cat Lich is coming up. Osiris is sleepy. Eyes dozing off. I need to sit up. Cat Space Cadet. That's a thing. Apparently. It seems like a lot of people are really excited for GMK Botanical. Which is not a set that I was like, I don't know. Not that I didn't think it was going to do well, but it's just interesting to see so many people so stoked for it? Just give him a board with that.
What?
Just give him back the board and no switches there.
100%.
It's been bad luck. Choose with the PCB. Hater Zoe. What is up, my dude? It's going alright. Chewy's dealing with a frustrating plate, but it's coming along. For the most part, he's pretty much done. 10 more frustrating switches, and then I think the bottom row should be somewhat easier. Basically, if you're getting a TX75 V2, don't plan on putting Holy Pandas in it. Just gonna go ahead and say that. Or Yak Pandas, maybe. That's probably the better one. What switch are you gonna use? Hater Zero. Do a burpee. I'm not gonna do a burpee. Or just use a different plate. Yeah. Cool, because we got a bunch of TX75 V2s plates sitting around. Eister Grinsepo. What is up, my dude? How you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. My name's Osiris. I'm tired as fuck. Holy... So a mint Holy Panda with Cherry MX Brown Springs. G-Fruit myself. True. We've only got 4.5 hours. We're getting there. Interesting. Ten Strong's been here for a long time. What's left on the agenda? So we've got this build finishing up, then we got breakfast, and then we've got a serious build to finish us out.
Which this might go through breakfast.
That might go through breakfast. Which is fine. Let's be real. Holy Panda is a hot swap board. It's not going to take very long at all. I don't know what I just said, but I'm pretty sure I said it wrong. The Sirius is a hot swap board. Like I said, the Holy Panda is a hot swap board. I don't know. I'm tired. That is an awesome switch. Definitely recommend trying it. It's a little bit expensive.
What switch?
Zyko.
Oh yeah.
Is it better than Holy Panda? Yeah. Feels a little bit better.
$17 more. 16 more.
For these switches or for the Zykos? These are just stock. I think it's the
Halo Clear.
the Halo. That one sounded.
That one was he.
I stood Seppo. I have to say it like an anime. Alright, yo. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate it, my dude. Air horn sound. Let's go, boys. Get it.
That was one I've been hoping for. Oh,
Give me that pop. Pop, pop.
pop, pop!
GZ Pain, we're going. We're going strong. Can't wait for the top class. Fire. It's gonna. Maybe.
What do you say?
Top class.
See, the issue there though is like because they can't be in the same room, that does make it more logistically more difficult.
I would also say that it's like inverted schedule.
Yeah.
When Wakeham's is super hype, Jay's gonna be tired. Also, like, real full.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that one hurt. Got it in, but
Because realistically, Jay is gonna have basically it's like 8 hours of the stream. It's going to be staying. And Nathan did what, like 30 something hours or something like that? Can't handle that. Morning, Kinnick. How you doing? Did you get a good night's sleep? Did you fall asleep to our luscious voices? This plate is super painful. But Chewy's been working at it. He's getting there.
the effort's being put in.
You know, I can appreciate that. They say you learn more when you're listening to something while you sleep. I think that's a thing. You don't have to use a heavy spring for Zykos, but I would say 72 is the lowest I would go. Sleep does feel real good when you're tired.
Mm.
Or no?
What? Sure.
Okay, but to be fair, 72 grams not that. I mean, you could use 63.5 grams, but it might be a little slow. Might have some issues with the return. It's not a bad switch, it's just really tactile.
Mm.
Hey man, if you like MX Brown springs in your pandas, go right ahead. You do you. I almost fell asleep again. We have one more.
Two.
Oh, two more. One more. I feel you, haters. Definitely understand that. My favorite board is my Sirius right now.
Mm.
Chewy's is his Zyko. Is the Zyko. If we can get one more follow so we can get to 750, I'll stand up. Yeah, RG. Very color.
Yeah. No. My thumb on fire. It's hurt my thumbs have
They're
never hurt.
red.
Yeah, because this is literally like almost I have been working on putting switches in for 2.5. This is so tight that it takes all of my strength. I will brag, I'm an extremely strong person. And I have very strong grips.
Grip strength.
I have a very good grip strength. It has taken every ounce of force out of my
I'm not gonna
two
lie.
sharp pieces of plastic.
I would have loved to have seen.
No, it would have. No, I'll give him more credit than that. Would have been tough. I would have believed. I believe in him. The heart of the cards.
Heart of the cards. He's gonna need workers' comp after building the board, maybe.
I'm gonna apply for workers.
Not just the holy pandas and brass plates. It's like specifically this plate. Should be better though. Should be easier. Bottom.
6.25. Increase now, baby.
Jay Shuff, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate it, my dude. Coming in hot. I'll stand up for that. Now I need to stand up to kind of make my system.
I'm gonna solder the rest.
I think if Chewy wasn't on stream, the amount of expletives would have been significantly more.
It'd be insults. Personal attacks towards Rick.
Rick, it's not his fault.
I know.
It's your beloved TX.
Let's be real, it's actually Panda's fault.
Maybe.
Little column A, little column B.
I mean, they designed their plate to not fit the most popular Switch of the year. Kinda. Earlier this year. But I'm okay to blame it on Rick. Ooh, Christmas tree Acropad. Actually, no, blame Quakeums. That's the meta blame.
And Quakeums? Okay.
Yeah.
Quakeums, why did you do this to me?
Blame Cherry. You right. Rick did not bring coffee. But he brought a board, so that's fine. Makes up for it.
Could have been building a 5 degree.
Which he's ironically gonna put what, Zycos in?
I think just
Oh, okay.
wants to recreate Willio's board.
It's funny. He's putting in switches that cost more than the rest of the board. It's weird. We got 750 follows.
Woo!
Melodify. 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 Yeah, that person. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Didn't even see that. 2 minutes ago. It was right after Jay Shuff's 1,000 bits. We appreciate it. We are 19 hours and 40 minutes into the stream. We've got 4 hours and 20 minutes left.
Oh.
It's gonna be good. He's not putting high rose in a 5 degree. He's putting it was, you're gonna say Zycos, but it's not. He's just doing regular Zelios. 420 blaze it. La 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 la.
I'm glad I'm doing this during the 24-hour stream, because I would have given up a very long time ago if this was a normal stream.
I'm not gonna lie. About an hour ago, I was expecting you to just be like, "Fuck it, I'm done."
Perseverance.
Morning, GH Beats. How you doing? Did you have a good night's sleep? Hakim? Hasim? Hakam. HACIM 99. Welcome back. Resident Sleeper. Just did a hot swap board with Yak Purple Trash Pandas and busted a few pins on the switches trying to get them in. You know, that happens on hot swap sometime. Gotta be careful. Sometimes hot swaps can be a bitch. Rick is awake.
Rick's up.
Hey Rick, get ready to be yelled at
Rick.
real quick.
Fuck you, dude. I have been working on this goddamn board since 5 o'clock, and I still don't have all the goddamn motherfucking switches in.
So pandas were a bad choice.
I've done your thumbs a great favor.
No, pandas in it. I mean, pandas and a TX sound great. But what's funny is that the Jesus switches and even the Yak ones that you had in your other TX didn't do that.
Nope. This one.
Just that one. Yeah, but it's just like the V2. The TX60s don't have that issue. I'm not. I was resting my face. Sleeping. Dude, Rick, that plate, tight as fuck. Very close. This is not the sleepiest I've ever been. Sleepiest I've ever been was probably when I was 20. Touring. I was in a band. We made no money. We made enough money to fill the gas tank and get food. So we made enough money to live. We slept in our van sometimes. We drove 8 hours pretty much every night from show to show. And after about 2.5 weeks of tour, coming home, that was the most tired that I've ever been. Eyes aren't burning. Are you're
No.
just heavy?
Surprisingly.
They're just heavy. My lids are heavy.
I have a lot of adrenaline from this build.
I don't know if adrenaline is the correct word. I think the correct word is anger. All I'm saying is, if this board was actually Chewy's, it would already be on MechMark.
So bad. It was
The longest I've stayed up without sleep is probably like 2 days.
I think like 32 hours.
Rick definitely brings up a great point.
Whatever 7 p.m. from 10 a.m. the previous. I want to do that math.
Brain dead. Rick brings up a good point. Remember when you asked me to do this? You wanted.
I did. No, I'm just taking my aggression out at you. I wanted to do this.
To be fair, I don't think he expected it to be like this, though. Did not expect to spend like an hour and a half, 2 hours almost, of the allotted 3-hour time span. Putting switches in a plate. All right. Boba says needs more air horn, maybe. What kind of music do you play? I played metal music. Will we be doing another 24-hour stream after this? Well, not directly after, because that would be crazy. But eventually, yeah, I'm sure we will. Definitely not sleep. Biddy. Subscribe triggers it. Triggers the air horn. Yeah, Rick, you're not subbed, dude. To the program. What's wrong with your PC, Rick? Wash my face. Maybe. Bulba, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. I thought the first badge is subbed. First badge is not sub. First badge means that you were one of the like initial subs. You were there on the opening day. First got our sub. You subscribe. You're an OG. What amp was my go-to for metal music? So the bands that I was in typically always used some combination of a Mesa dual rectifier and a PV5150, typically a block letter. All right, I am being summoned to go help with our breakfasts.
I could talk about gear though. I was in a band hot minute ago. So I played a lot more closer to just like your standard rock, like Foo Fighters mixed with Kings of Leon. A little more like rock and rolly. How'd you feel about stuff?
Oh, I got some horns? Oh no. We didn't get some horns. Rick's just spamming the horn. Those are sub only. Rick is subbed. Unlucky. Maybe it is the first badge then. Maybe I'm just a papega.
Hell yeah. That's fine. I still have to put the case back together. Another world premiere.
TXU. Gosh. Remember that time it took Chewy 2 hours and 56 minutes to solder 75 switches? Remember that time when Chewy stole Rick's TX75? Unlucky. We didn't really have people like aggressively
The holidays is worse than like
Yeah.
any after school.
To me, it wasn't even like kids, really.
It's usually it's what it is. It's the 16-year-olds that just learned
Yeah.
like Thunderstruck or the first part of Sweet Child of Mine that are learning how to play guitar. And like the thing there is like it's annoying, but you don't want to discourage them because then it's like don't be the asshole that makes the kid quit guitar.
You also have like the mom that's like doesn't really know what she's doing, and her son just like pointed something out. Her son or daughter just pointed something out in the catalog, and you're like, "Hey, this is not good. Get this instead." And the mom's just like, "No, I want this," and you're just like, "Okay, boomer. Yeah, exactly." My
Ooh, I can tell my best. Probably the best thing to ever Guitar Center
that
story. The woman. I know you've heard. So, the greatest return ever. I was sitting at the counter, and this woman and a man storms up. And they're like, I need to return this guitar. Okay? And so I start the return, and we had to on our on the returns you had to write like why was it being returned. Most of the time it's like found something better, found a better price, no longer wanted it, whatever. I'm like, so why are you returning us? And this is like 2 weeks before Christmas. And this mom looks at me dead in the face and goes, I found our son in the bedroom with a girl in our bedroom with a girl that wasn't his girlfriend, and they were having sex, and he doesn't get a Christmas. And I literally like stared at this person for like 20 seconds and then proceeded to write exactly what she said on the receipt. The dad, you could tell, is just like, I don't want to be here or exist. And I'm sitting there like, I cannot believe that, one, you would share that information, and two, like, way to go, champ.
kid's 16 doing it big,
And so
cheating on his girl in his parents' bed. Play yo.
and so the best part of that story is like 45 minutes later, our operations manager and a buddy of mine who worked there was standing behind me when all of this happened. And our operations manager is like, what the hell is this? And it was Matt. And I'm like, the reason they returned it. And he's like, you can't just make stuff up. And I was like, I looked him dead in the face and I was like, that is 100% exactly what he said. And my buddy comes over and it's like, yeah, like, I'm not even kidding you. And Matt was just like, are you serious? That was...
The coolest thing that happened to me is I sold a guitar to Kat Von D.
Oh, yeah.
Sold a guitar to Kat Von D and a amp to Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top.
Hey, I helped.
You did.
I don't really sell to anybody cool. I sold the purple guitar, though. If I had any, like, cell that was like, oh, that's the cell. I sold the maple top.
The one that had been there for forever.
6 years, yeah.
The only other one that would have been better to sell was the Grandma Hannon's Pink.
Yep. The one that had
PRS.
this huge nick in it.
It had a huge nick on it. It was a special order.
I got so close to selling that once, but...
It's a great guitar. It sounded amazing. So Mellowini asked, do you think he got no Christmas because he was having sex or because he was having sex with someone who was not his girlfriend? I think it was because of yes, but also because it was in their bed. It was in the parents' bed. What you looking for, my dude? I did.
What? I'm almost done. Can you retrieve said Mr. Sleeves kit?
Okay.
It is in. I have no idea what the orientation of it.
I will say it was a trifecta of bad decisions. I agree with you, Frothy.
I always wanted to meet the kid.
We also had a guy that worked with us that simultaneously the worst and the best salesman at the same time.
Oh, Joe.
All he did was hold a guitar, stand at the register closest to the front door, and just sit there and play guitar with his foot up, like on the register thing. He'd just sit there with his foot up, holding a guitar, playing it, and he would every day, at least once, would have someone walk up to him and say, "I want to buy that," and they would just buy the guitar out of his hand. The dude won a competition from that. He won a free Les Paul. Stop playing hating. Listen, he's a cool dude. Very chill.
He trained me.
Did train you.
Billy.
I probably would have had to have helped, but I was gone. Oh, I think drum off is the technical is what it's called. I think the other term is be misconstrued to something different. Lol. Lol.
This straight up hurts my
What was the worst part about the 24-hour stream?
thumbs.
Just beat it.
Big brain. Like
The syrup. This is a syrup. This is syrup. We did not get sent to do a tour of the Gibson factories.
I would have.
One of a couple of our like strictly acoustic guitar salespeople got sent to Martin Guitars to view their factories, which while I would love to see Gibson, Martin would be pretty dope as well. So Guitar Center salespeople, in my opinion, has gone downhill. They completely redid the way that the payment structure works. So you can't really make a ton of money like you used to be able to. Like when Chewy and I worked there, you could actually make really good money. Like there are people making like almost like borderline six figures working at Guitar Center. That's just like a regular guy. And now that's not really possible. But at the same time, Guitar Center back then was like this had kind of stopped before when Chewy. By the time Chewy got there, but my first couple months, they would literally come in. Our district managers would draw a line on the ranker and be like, anyone below this next time I come in, that's here right now, that's below this right now, gets fired. It's a little bit more cutthroat. But then they were owned by like 17 different companies, and so it's changed. What are you gonna use for Mr. Sleep?
Oh, I haven't forgotten. I just already put the space next to it.
Ah. Chewy, you can answer this as well. When you're in a band, what was your favorite venue you played? What was the worst you played?
Boiler Room. Oh, favorite.
Dude, Suns is good.
No, dude. It was laid out terribly, and you had to walk up fucking
You had to load up a like vertical staircase. My least favorite is there's a house in Tulsa, Oklahoma that regularly does house shows while also getting shut down for having mold. So that house, that's my least favorite. My favorite, man, I'm gonna have to make sure I say this right. Make sure I remember the name right. It's in Nashville. It's like
Okay.
it's like a church thing in Nashville.
Oh, I know what you're talking.
I don't know.
I know exactly. What
They have two venues. I just remember. So okay, I don't remember the name. There's two. They have two places. One's like kind of smallish. The other one's huge. Smallish one's dope as hell. When we were there, we played. It was awesome. Got to hang out with some friends from Nashville. Got to see some homies that came out. And then afterward, Taylor Swift was recording a commercial for the Video Music Awards in the big venue. Her caterers came and was like, hey, do y'all want food? Because we have extra food. So we got to eat Taylor Swift's catering, and it was amazing. because it was like her mom's cooking. That's my favorite venue. Also, the people there were cool.
Rick, your board is complete.
The new buffet. Who are you?
Mr. Sleeves, minimal.
The new buffet. I need to know who you are.
Yeah.
You're just a simple man.
Sounds really good. You have music on.
No, music's done.
Sounds good, Rick.
Sounds good. To answer your question, the new buffet did not hurt Taylor. And I don't think any of her songs are about me. She's happily engaged and has a baby girl. If you're talking about the Taylor that I think you're talking about. And if Oh shit. That was totally meta. Oh my gosh. Dude, I have been awake for 21 hours. I totally thought that the Noob Buffet was someone that I knew in real life. That I've known for like a long time, or that knew of me in like the music days, and knew a girl that I used to date named Taylor, who's also a musician.
On that note, we're going to take a quick break and get some breakfast loaded up onto the table.
I don't want to put it on there. Yeah, why? I don't need to do that. Just eat it.
I will show off my saying 5 seconds.
We can take a break. I just want to eat the.
Stopping you from eating.
We'll be back.